guys, it's Jessii Vee. So I am having to make this video super fast because literally in about an hour, I am going to a haunted hotel. Yes, this will literally be the third haunted hotel that I'm going to with Brittany and Mandy and Jonathan. So I'm so excited, and this one is going to be so different because it's going to be a very fancy, high-class spa hotel sort of thing. So it's not going to look like anywhere that we've been before. So look forward to that. That series is coming out this Friday, as usual. It'll go over the weekend. So I just wanted to film this one quickly so you guys have something for now, because I know I didn't post this weekend. It was Canada Day weekend, so for all of my Canadian subscribers out there, happy Canada Day. I hope it was amazing. And yeah, as you can see, I did change my background, and if you feel like you're having a little bit of deja vu, it is because I have had a similar background to this one before. It was one with all the crazy colors and stuff. It's not the same, it is different, but like I get how there's a lot of similarities there. Also, I'm like going through this so quickly, but I have a quick announcement. You guys have heard this before, but it's just a small reminder that on July 9th, I am having a free meet and greet. So all of my Ontario, Canada subscribers, it is going to be in Brampton at Garden Square from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So that is Monday, July 9th. So please come meet me. It's totally free. I just want to hug you guys and hang out with you guys. So if you can make it, definitely try to. Goodness gracious, my house is like a sauna right now. I'm sweating like crazy. Okay, try not to notice any sweat right now. So I started this series last year. I'm pretty sure I did it all the way through like my Lyme disease treatment. So I honestly don't really remember filming them, but apparently I did. And I kind of just stopped randomly, but there are so many other popular fast food places that are really haunted. So today we're going to be talking about Burger King. And personally, I don't remember the last time I've been to Burger King. I used to go quite a lot as a kid, but the thing is, and even now, like I just don't really like burgers. And I know there are tons of other options on the menu, but when I just hear Burger King, I think of burgers and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just go to Taco Bell instead, you know? But like nothing against Burger King, it's just like I don't really frequent there. But I know it's a very popular fast food place in the world, so I thought that I would go online and find some really haunted Burger King locations. Why does my hair look so crazy right now? I don't know. So I'm doing this video, which is a haunted Burger King, and then the next video you'll see is going to be a haunted IHOP one, which is super crazy. The stuff I found about the haunted IHOP is just insane, so look out for that video. Also, I know now it's called IHOB, but we're not going to comment on that change. Unless that was a total joke, like, I don't know. Okay, so like I said, I found a few different haunted Burger King locations online, and the first one we're going to be talking about is the Burger King in West Palm Beach. I do have my handy dandy laptop here, so I'm going to be reading off some of the facts about these locations because obviously I'm not in school anymore. I don't memorize stuff like I did for presentations, so I have my guidelines right in front of me here. So it says, sorry, I think I had a booger. I was so disgusting. It says, the ghost of a young man has appeared to several employees here. A janitor named Herman chased the phantom through the restaurant only to see it disappear before his eyes. And when he saw the ghost the second time, he quit his job. They actually provided a last name for this guy named Herman, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say people's first and last names online for privacy reasons, but his first name is Herman. I love how they included that in this article, but I don't blame this guy. Like, imagine just going to your workplace, doing your normal thing, and seeing a ghost literally walk in front of you and then disappear in front of your eyes. Like, I don't blame him for quitting his job the second time because that is just terrifying. I mean, I know for me personally, I'd be intrigued by it, but for anyone else that is kind of afraid of paranormal stuff, you don't want to be there anymore. And then it says, a night manager encountered the same apparition on his shift in 1993. Two assistant managers have also seen the apparition. So it seems like this ghost really only appears at night, like to the janitor or the night shift workers. So that is pretty freaky, but it's also a very popular thing with ghosts. You don't see them as much during the daytime. They feel more, I don't know, confident and ready to go at night. So that's what we know about the one in West Palm Beach. And the next one is the Burger King in Oregon. I hope I'm saying that right. I always feel like I'm saying that wrong. Oregon. I am just too Canadian. Okay, so this Burger King is pretty old. It says it was built in 1977 and is currently all boarded up on the side of the road. So right now it's completely abandoned because of what I'm about to tell you, and if you pass it on the street you'll just see this old building just covered in boards. And they actually have some pictures online that I can show you of what it looked like back in the day. I think they're black and white photos, so that's kind of cool for you guys to see. But it says that now locals say it's an eyesore, and for some reason the building is having a lot of trouble being sold. So the people living in this community don't like seeing this like gross old boarded up Burger King that's not being used anymore. Apparently it's just kind of like an eyesore in the middle of their city. I don't know exactly where this is because obviously Oregon is a really big place. I don't know exactly where this Burger King is, but if you guys do, definitely comment down below. But yeah, it's having trouble being sold because it is so old and also because of what happened there. So it says it's just been there for years and years. And what's interesting is that back in 1978 when it was first built, it actually won an architecture award because apparently this Burger King looked different from all of the other Burger Kings that were being built. Just the structure, the interesting shapes. It actually does look really, really cool. It doesn't look like your typical fast food restaurant. So that's also why it's surprising how it's really hard to be sold in this day and age because it looks so cool. But I guess if it has a nasty history, you know, you don't really want to buy it. So this is what happened apparently. This is all allegedly. It says, apparently in the 80s, a homeless man climbed into a trash compactor looking for thrown away food, and then you guys can guess what happened to him from there. You guys just don't climb into trash compactors. So people found him and it was a whole crime scene thing. So after that happened, this Burger King just had really bad vibes there and people felt uncomfortable going to eat there. Oh my gosh, I totally missed that. So it says it's actually been demolished in 2010. So it was around for years and years, and just recently, for some reason I feel like 2010 was recent, but it's like 8 years ago. Where is the time gone? But yeah, apparently it is demolished. That's probably for the best, to be honest. If it's there for years and years, like since 1977, it's just time to go. So the next thing I found was this article that a girl wrote whose boyfriend worked at a haunted Burger King. So this is not from the guy who worked there himself, but I guess he told his girlfriend all of this crazy stuff and she decided to write an article about it online. It doesn't say exactly where this one is located, which is kind of unfortunate, but it says it's written by someone named Shudder, which I guess is like her screen name, and it says he works at a Burger King a block or two from our house and has told me multiple accounts in which weird things have happened to him. For background info, he works early morning shifts before the sun has a chance to come up, which only makes this creepier. And like I said, ghosts like to bother people or just like mess around when the sun is not up. So even though this guy has a morning shift, the sun is still down for a couple hours while he's working, which kind of sucks. So it says one of his co-workers there thought she saw a little girl in the back of the kitchen, and because she thought that some kid had just snuck in, she went to go over and check who it was, but when she got there she didn't find anybody. So she just thought, like, you know, a logical reason that maybe some kid broke in wanting to get food or was just messing around, but when she approached the child, it just, I guess, disappeared or ran away, but it wasn't there anymore, which is super creepy. Since then, there have been multiple times where the cups fly out at them or things have been knocked down. I hear this a lot with haunted kitchens. Ghosts, or I guess like poltergeists, are the ones that are more like aggressive. Pans and plates and cups just fly all which ways. The workers' names get called out to them from the very back of the building where the storage closet is. But when they actually go there, nobody is there, and it's always in the voice of another worker they know. Which actually reminds me of that haunted doll that I had, how she took on the voice of people that you knew to make you just like approach them, which is super creepy. This is actually a very common thing to happen, your name being called by like your mom, but when you go there, like your mom's not actually there. Really freaky. A fairly recent one was when my boyfriend was working in the freezer area. He heard the loudest noise, as if metal pipes had fallen, but when he went to go check what it was, there was nothing on the ground. He couldn't think of another thing that could have made that sound, and it spooked him out for the rest of his shift. Yeah, yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to work somewhere that had this stuff happening that constantly. There's been multiple sightings by different people of a little girl hiding behind the soda aisle in the middle of the dining area, or somebody catches a glimpse of her around the corner. So it seems like, by all of this stuff, that it's a little girl that's haunting this building, which is like sad. I always feel really sad for little kid spirits because they're just so restless, they want to play, and everyone's just so afraid of them when they actually might just want to reach out and like play, like I said. So I don't know, but it's still obviously creepy. But by far the creepiest thing, in my opinion, is that one of the workers started catching glimpses of a little girl at their own home, as if the entity that's been haunting the restaurant has followed him home. Okay, I'm not good with that. Things following people home, I'm always terrified of. Like, when we go to these haunted hotels and haunted locations, that is my biggest fear. It's like, I'm not that scared when I'm there because it's so interesting to me, but when I leave, I am just hoping that I'm not being followed home by anything, because I honestly think that's happened to me so many times, like from graveyards and stuff, and it freaks me out. So it's just messed up how the people that work at this Burger King literally bring home this little girl ghost and she messes around in their house there. Oh, I hate that, because like I said, you want your home to be like a safe place. You don't want to be afraid here. So that just really sucks when that happens. But anyways, those were the 3 haunted Burger Kings that I could find online. I literally looked for like hours, and it doesn't seem like there are a lot of haunted Burger Kings in the world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said before, tomorrow is going, or not, maybe tomorrow. It could be tomorrow or the next day. We'll see when I edit it all, but that's going to be the IHOP/IHOB one. And if you guys like this series and you have a name of a fast food restaurant that's popular that you want me to do next, definitely comment it down below and give this video a thumbs up. But yeah, I gotta go. I know this was kind of a short video, but I have to run and go to the haunted hotel, so I gotta edit this super fast. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Look forward to those haunted hotel videos at the end of this week. And yeah, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.